Welcome to the Religion and Philosophy Department. My name is Miss Jones. I'm head of RP. I would love to introduce you to my team.
Hi, I'm Mr. Thomas.
Hi, I'm Miss Birch. And I'm Miss Borthwick.
In ethics at A-level, we study three core disciplines: philosophy, ethics, and the study of religion. At Maiden Early, the religion we study is Buddhism, as it provides a lovely contrast to the Judeo-Christian influences seen in the other two disciplines. Together, we explore the way that we view the world and how we understand human nature. Ethical issues and philosophical questions dominate the newspapers, and questions concerning the right and wrong way to behave are pertinent in every area of life. During lively lessons, you'll be encouraged to question, discuss, and present your own arguments, comparing and contrasting these with the theories of some of the greatest thinkers.
What is ethics?
At its simplest, ethics is a system of moral principles. They affect how people make decisions and lead their lives. Ethics is concerned with what is good for individuals and society as a whole. In ethics, you will study normative ethical theories such as situation ethics and natural moral law, applying these ethical theories to topical and contentious issues such as euthanasia and business ethics. You will explore ethical language, sexual ethics and the conscience. One reason to study ethics is that ethics is inescapable. It is difficult, if not impossible, to imagine a society in which there are no codes of conduct or way of determining how to lead a moral, ethical life. The course provides an introduction to a number of different and opposing moral theories, all of which have their strengths and weaknesses, as well as providing you with a range of analytical tools with which to assess different ethical situations. It will also help you to think critically and communicate ethical arguments to others in a coherent and succinct manner.
What do we study in philosophy?
So, in A-level philosophy, what we cover essentially is the question of God. And that's not just the existence of God, but we look at where the idea of God comes from, and in particular, the influence of some of the Greek philosophers on the Christian concept of God. Then in Year 12, we tend to concentrate on the traditional arguments for and against the existence of God and examine whether they work or not. In Year 13, we move on to some other philosophical questions. For example, whilst it's true to say that religious experiences happen, is it true to say that they actually originate with God, or do they come from some other source? We also look at the issue of language. So, is human language actually capable of talking about God in some kind of meaningful fashion? And what we do with all of these is take a look at the for and the against, and we come to a balanced academic conclusion of our own.
What issues are explored within Buddhism?
Buddhism is an extremely interesting and academic stimulating religion and provides an exciting contrast from religions you may have studied in the past. We are given the opportunity to appreciate Buddhism and its diversity, exploring how it's adapted as it's expanded throughout the world and encountered different religions and cultures. As well as exploring significant Buddhist beliefs and practices such as samsara and meditation, we also get to look at interesting and contemporary issues such as Buddhism and gender, Buddhist responses to the environment and war, and Buddhism in the West. Studying Buddhism provides an exciting challenge to explore complex issues within theology and religious thought. Through encountering Buddhist texts and ideas from both the contemporary scholarship and over 1,000 years ago, it provides an insightful opportunity to study a religion that is filled with historical, ethical, political and philosophical debate.
What careers and apprenticeships are related to philosophy and ethics?
Philosophy and ethics links to many careers and apprenticeships. Some common ones include medicine, law, politics, economics, and social work. But any job or apprenticeship involving people will be benefited by the study of philosophy and ethics.
I love philosophy and ethics because it allows you to develop your analytical and evaluative skills, as well as debating and discussing sophisticatedly, eloquently your ideas, as well as others. Through the course you explore different perspectives on morality, ethics and human conditioning, as well as important life questions, ethical decision making and philosophical questions, all of which make for a really interesting and thought-provoking time.
How I would best describe and why I love this course so much is that you think about thinking, you can explore your own thoughts, think reflectively on on challenging your own ideas and others using scholars and your peers. It encourages further reading and exploration because you genuinely find that you're wanting to learn more about what you're learning about in lessons, and by that that the content is just engaging, interesting and challenging, but challenging in a way that means that you want to, well, read more about it. And this is helped by how positive and how open the learning environment is. You can really discuss with peers and teachers about what you think about the topic.
I really enjoyed studying philosophy and ethics because the course content was really interesting and provided a good contrast to the more scientific subjects I was studying alongside it. I'm going to Bangor to study zoology next week, and the essay writing practice from the subject really helped me.
I really enjoyed philosophy and ethics because the content is interesting, but it also teaches you critical analysis.
I really enjoyed philosophy and ethics because it was the perfect balance between interesting course content and learning important essay writing skills. I'll be going to the University of Reading next week to study psychology and linguistic sciences.
There is a wealth of enrichment opportunities for students who study philosophy and ethics. Alongside regular exposure to current affairs, we're also visited by RE Inspired, who explore religious experiences with us from a Christian perspective. We are also visited by a Buddhist nun who looks at Buddhism and gender, alongside how Buddhism has changed as a result of its spreading to the West.